Dragons? Seriously? Skyrim is in dire straits indeed. The College of Winterhold is on the verge of destruction, and in my search for solace, I find an entire city, Helgen, devastated by a single dragon. A black beast, his hide covered with jagged edges, his maw full of sharp teeth. At first, my pursuit for immortality was a gentle life's pursuit, searching out a word here, a rumor there. But if the harbingers of the end times truly are at hand, then the secrets of immortality are all the more valuable. How else can I possibly survive such an onslaught? I fear the day when my skeletons, many as there may be, must face off against such a foe. Dire straits indeed. Welcome back everyone, I'm Setharoth, and today we are going to punch our way through Bleak Falls Barrow. Well, metaphorically speaking, our little friends here will be the ones doing the punching. But we've got enough firepower to get us through. Let's see, we recently gave up the ritual stones. We will no longer be summoning ghosts on top of all of our other summons. Given the circumstances, it felt a little overpowered, and I try to keep things somewhat balanced. Ironically, it'll probably be harder to get into Bleak Falls Barrow than it will be to get through it, given that my mods increase the number of bandits, but do not increase the number of Draugr. So that'll be interesting. I have one mod in there that's supposed to make Draugr more difficult to deal with. What am I up against here? Where's my HUD? I think I may have... Oh yeah, let me just fix that real quick. Display. There we go. Alright. Whew. That should help. There. Whew. Okay. Got my eyes back. I was a little confused there. Wow. My trouble's all the way over here. Oh, well, we can take care of these guys pretty easily, as long as I don't fry my own skeevers in the process. Come on. Where are my skeletons? Man, am I doing all this with just skeevers? Oh, now you show up. Yeah, now you show up to save the day. Uh-huh. After the skeevers did all the work for you, now you show up swinging your warhammer like you're a gladiator. Uh-huh. Alright then. Moving on. Okay, on to our next little challenge. I wonder if just my skeletons alone could handle all this without needing to also use a conjuration. I do want to transition to a build that's more heavily focused on just my undead that I maintain. But you have to get your conjuration skill up to level 60 before you can actually conjure. Remember that bone altar you have to go to in order to build these guys? You get to conjure one once you get up to level 60, and that obviously makes the process a whole lot easier. But until that point, you're kind of stuck. Speaking of stuck... Oh, what the... Oh, okay, alright, release the rats. Let's start with you, pretty lady. That's going to take all of my magicka just to deal with. Oh, that was cool. That I have a combat mod in here called Wildcat. It throws in some staggers. So that was a stagger because she took so much damage. My fire spell literally knocked her over. And I thought she died. I actually have that happen a couple of times where I'll fall over and think that I have died, but I have not. Alright, I need to pace myself here and not just grab all the body parts I can find to remind myself what I'm waiting on. I have 3 right foots so far, so we're still waiting on right foots. Lots of right foots. We shall continue on our quest for right feet, because apparently Skyrim bandits cannot dance. They all have left feet. All left feet. Alright, what you got for me? Anything good? Okay. Gold is always good. I never say no to gold. Firestorm spell. I think that's the... Actually, I think that's the master one. That's the master level destruction spell. Which has like a 5-second charge time to cast it. It seems a little ridiculous to me. You're a master of the arcane, but when you're in combat, you have to stop and wait for 5 seconds and hope all the other guys are kind enough to sit and wait and time their attacks so that they're not slaughtering you. If you try that in Wildcat, where you take extra damage when you're casting spells, that you don't live very long. Alright, Skellies, are you here now? Are we on point here? Are we clear? You guys are going in. The rats are not leading. You guys need to lead, okay? Oh, geez. Never mind. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Oh, geez. Yep, this is OBIS. Okay, for this, we're, nope, we're definitely bringing in the Flame Atronach for that. They've got a frickin' bear. Meanwhile, okay, I guess I will work on the bear. That bear has so much health, and he's here, upset. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, Atronach's down. I'm hurting. Level up time! Woo! Back from the grave. Or, back from hurting at least. Skeletons are down, skeevers are down, my magic is running low. Oh, okay, that actually worked out fairly well. Now I just have one little right foot. Right foot! Yes, we have a right foot, ladies and gentlemen. I think I can get one more of everything else now. Alright, I'm in a little bit of a hurry because I'm being shot at, which makes no... Alright, I guess I'll have to slow down now because, you know, there's a weight issue. Alright, I need a rib cage and a right hand. Whoa, I have a lot of skulls. It's kind of funny that that's the easiest thing to find. Okay, a right hand and a rib cage. That's where we're at now. Let the scavenger hunt commence. And my skellies are even back into the fight. I'm actually surprised that my skellies lasted as long. No, I need a rib cage and a right foot. I'm coming, skellies. Don't you dare kill my skellies. They are my friends. They don't complain. They don't give me disparaging remarks. They don't try to refute my theses. They are my friends. And I'm not being a very good looter. I'm grabbing all this cheapy stuff that I'm not actually going to use or need. And I keep picking up more body parts than I actually require. Get rid of one of those. Okay, so now I need just a rib cage. Alright, we will get a rib cage, and then we will stop there, because 5 should be enough. I know I can't make more than... Whoa, what? The music just kicked off. Am I okay? Oh, that was scary. I hate it when that happens. The music goes off, and you're immediately like, wait. Am I dead? Am I dying? What's going on? I shouldn't be dying. I should be good. I should be good. Alright, so I'm not sure to what extent OBIS kicks in when you're in these dungeons, but we're going to do some quick loot real quick. Apparently the bandits do not get along, given that they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. Let's see how sneaky my skeletons are. See if I can get up to this body without getting noticed. Wow. Kudos to the skeletons. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I spoke too soon. I complimented them too soon. My mistake. Okay, nope. You little lady, no more arrows in my face. This is not acceptable. This is not happening. There we go. Alright. Now let's see, we're waiting on a rib cage. Right hand, right arm, right leg. Nope. No rib cage here. And I think that's the last of them. Oh yes, good job, Skellies. Hip bone. I think that's the last thing I needed. Or was it a rib cage? Nope, it was a rib cage. Okay. We will continue our quest for a rib cage. After I pick the lock. With my 6 lockpicking skill. This is the... What was it? Imperious Races? It was a character creation overhaul. It adds in a lot of the Oblivion style. If you ever played Oblivion, the earlier version of the last Elder Scrolls game, it made it so that the spell skills you specialized in not only started off higher, but you learned them faster. So a lot of those skills that are weaker, that start off at like 5, also level up slower. So it feels more realistic to me. You'd have stuff you'd be really good at, and then stuff that you really are not good at, as opposed to vanilla, where you're just kind of equally good at whatever race you pick. This gives you much more customization, but it also penalizes you a bit more for not knowing how to do stuff. Because running around with only 5 lockpicking, for example, kind of sucks. Go get him, my friends. You know, I always kind of poke fun at the skeevers because they don't do a whole lot of damage, but when there's 3 of them just wailing on someone, they actually do quite well. I think that was our rib cage. Hip bones, ribs. Alright, so, okay, so we have enough pieces to put together 5 peoples. Now, I don't think I have enough magicka to actually make 5 skeletons, because it's based on how much magicka I have. Okay, no, this is getting distracted here. This is snake, whale. We're not going to discuss how often I've had to run through Bleak Falls Barrow before. This is part of the challenge when you're modding, because you have to test every playthrough to make sure that the mods actually work. You can't just log in for 5 minutes and say, okay, the mod I made overhauling the entire Thieves Guild plotline must work because, you know, the game started. No, you have to run through the game a couple of times. Well, 1 time for every set of 5 or 10 mods that you overhaul. Is pretty concise. And bon appetit! Oh jeez, I think I just fried one of my own skeeters. That was, could have been better. But this is why I use summons instead of followers at this point. Because I don't have to apologize to my followers or my summons when I accidentally set them on fire. Although technically, your skeletons are actually more vulnerable to your magic, so you have to be very careful. I tested this out with a thunder mage, lightning mage earlier. Oh, this is a cool little thing. Gives you an extra perk when your skill gets up to 50, 75, or 100, which is helpful. And I mean, you've seen how many perks there are in the Ordinator skill tree. You just need more. Ah, no, okay. Yeah, come on, guys. There we go. Okay. Man, I need to, wait, did I get a more specific fire spell? I did. Okay, alright. We're going to try and be more precise now. We're officially going to try to be more precise because eventually I'm probably going to have a follower that will not like being set on fire. So we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on my precision. I've never really bothered to do that, although I have done some archer runs, but I don't know if those quite count because generally when I'm doing that, I'm using a stealth build and there's not much movement involved.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Because I saved your life. No? Not enough? Ooh, soul gem. Alright, now ironically, if you go in and try and save this guy, he will just turn around and try and kill you. So I think we'll just dive in and kill out as many of these guys as we can. Bon appetit, sir! Ooh, okay, I forgot how much damage that firebolt does when things are still a low level. Oh, okay. And we will take out you, sir. Thank you very much. Who else we got? Go forth, my skellies. Skellies and rats. Wow, I really am a necromancer. Look at that. I got like Karen... What do they call that? Karen creatures? The creatures that just scavenge and eat meat. No, that one's dead. That one's already dead. You're fine. You're fine. Stand down. Just don't stand on that trap. Whatever you do. If you stand... I just had a brilliant image in my mind of one of those things. Do we dare? Oh, no. I'm already at... Oh, jeez. I'm already carrying capacitated. Wow. Okay. I might have to get a follower just to carry all my loot. Or find an enchanting desk real soon. Okay, wow, oh, that's not good. The Dragonstone alone is 25 pounds, so I'm gonna need to lighten my load. I definitely won't need the wolf pelt. Is there anything here I haven't learned yet? Okay, that's 2 pounds right there. We got some books. They're a pound a piece, but they sell for quite a bit. Alright, bone meal, that's half a pound a piece, so we don't really need that. Potions. I guess I don't really need a lot of poisons. I mean, frostbite venom, definitely. That's just, you know, if you want to tickle your opponents, I suppose you can do that, but other than that. Okay, so that lightened up the load a little bit. Let's try and... Alright, be careful, my skellies. Oh, this is... Well, okay, we'll see how this goes. I hope my skeletons can survive, you know. Don't step on the trap! Ah, jeez. Oh, good. My rats are doing... Oh, that actually worked out fairly well. Like, my rats were able to keep things... Okay, maybe if I stand right over here, Junior can not step on the trap. There we go. Okay, whew! Alright, moving on. Alright, I need to be careful with the looting now, because weight is a concern. Goodbye, sir! Oh, jeez. Well, that was kind of fun. They all wanted a piece of that Draugr. They literally pushed me out of the way. Ooh, who else we got going on over here? Okay. For a second there, I couldn't tell my skeletons from their Draugr. Woo! Alright, destruction meets undead. I like it. What else we got here? Petty soul gems? Yes, please. Arrows that are worth... Oh, jeez. Hello. Got him, boys. Let me get out of here. Woo! That was a little scary. You gotta watch out for that with the rats. When they spawn in technically around you, which is fine if you have... Oh, wait. Huh. Traps. Fragile friends. Trap. Fragile friends. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh, jeez. Alright, you guys survived. I think I left a couple body parts of my own in there, judging by how much health I lost, but make the best of what we got. Alright, let's keep going. Use this opportunity to boost my destruction a little bit while we're going through, because I have a feeling if we play this all the way up to... Oh, geez. Right. Fire magic and grease. That could end badly. I'll be very careful right now not to blow up all of my friends. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be... There. Heat up. Oh, son of a... You see what I mean? This is why I can't have nice things. Or nice followers, more specifically. This is why I can't have nice followers. Oh, jeez. Ah! Okay. Let's see. So I guess if we're going to be dropping weight, we're going to first heal up, potion up. Ah! You die. You die. Okay. So, what have we learned? Well, like I said before, my skeletons are highly vulnerable to my own magic. I may actually have to do a kind of a pacifist build here where I don't actually do damage myself, given that I tend to kill my friends. But, I mean, I summoned them. I can always reassemble them, I guess? What's weighing me down so much? Okay, so I guess we can get rid of some of these extras. I only have enough for 5, so we're going to just call it good. At 5 apiece, I will be able to... Oh, right! I finally unlocked skeletal mages. So the next, after this dungeon, we will go back and assemble a skeleton mage or 2. That will definitely be worth the wait. Alright, so I've got to have some enchanted things here that are heavy and useless. I keep forgetting to use the thing to heal my undead. Okay, that we might have to actually experiment with. Great Sword of Scorching. Okay. I mean, I'm going to need 25 pounds of free weight in order to... Ooh, that's pretty. For the Dragonstone, the whole reason I'm here in the first place. Well, I mean, technically I have the Golden Claw quest, but I'm doing a little bit of meta so that I don't have to double back here and get the Dragonstone, because I know it would automatically tell me to, you know, come here and take care of that. Oh, Draugr Overlord. That is a lot tougher than what is generally stocked up there. And that has Dragon Shouts. Okay, so that is the Tougher Dragon mod. Tougher Draugr mod. Hard at work. I mean, technically I'm still on Adept difficulty, and that's the best the mod can do under Adept difficulty. Alright, so we did find one of these pages, because remember, my deity right now is Hermaeus Mora. So, read the pages, gain favor. They're pretty creepy. Once you have 8 of each page, you can roll them into basically a skill book, and when you read it, it gives your character a permanent buff that you keep even if you switch deities, which is fantastic. And because we're not going to bother with picking anything, because this is not an alchemy build, we can just run on through here. If only I could just... I'm sorry about your little brother. I'm really sorry. He got in my line of fire, and that pun not intended. Once I have enough perk points saved up, I will get into the restoration. Actually, that's probably the next thing I should work on, is my restoration skill, because when you get it a little higher... should we try it now? Because supposedly these disease spells don't hurt your conjured skeletons. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, so this should give me the Putrefy spell. And let's see, I don't think I am high enough level to unlock any of the other abilities, so let's go ahead and boost the Magicka result and healing. Alright, so I should, unless I misread something, have the, there we are, the Putrefy spell. 8 disease damage per second, 15 seconds, non-mechanical targets. Okay, alright, so theoretically this spell doesn't hurt skeletons, but it does hurt Draugr. So we're going to need Timmy over here to help us test out this theory. Well, I guess the easiest way to test it out is just hit him with it. Ha! He resisted Putrefy. Wait, that might not help. How about that? Okay, alright, so that's... Okay. Alright, well I want to go to my skeevers. Well, I guess they don't last long enough to really test it on anyway. So it said he resisted Putrefy. Does he always resist Putrefy? Looks like it. Cool. Alright, so we now have... I know that's... I mean, this is the first level of the Restoration combat spells. But according to the perk description, the higher your Restoration skill goes, you will automatically unlock additional higher level, more damaging poison magic spells. So the nice thing about that is now we have a spell, combat spell, that doesn't kill our undead. Of course, I'm half a continent away from the nearest bone altar, so I can't exactly make any more, which is unfortunate because I'm only halfway through this dungeon. But I do still summon a small army of rats. Timmy! Timmy, get over here! Timmy, there we go. I know, you're one of those two left-footed skeletons, aren't you? I apologize for that. You know what, let's keep a healing spell handy too, just in case. So this is more of a damage over time spell, so you'd want to land that early, and then hopefully my summons keep him busy long enough that the damage over time spell can do its work. Oh, geez, okay. Work not done, work not done. Ah! Alright, if we can just keep our distance a little while longer. Hey, there we go. That's right. I like to think of that as some kind of weaponized form of leprosy. Alright, flesh-eating bacteria. Doesn't work on skeletons because you got no flesh. Alright. Don't fail me now, my level 7 block-picking skill. Oh, it gets really sad when you try to stealth with the character with these mods that doesn't have it, that has like literally 5 stealth. I tried to join the Thieves Guild, which requires a little bit of pickpocketing, and because I use these mods, usually your pickpocketing starts off at like 25, so you can do the initial entrance into the Thieves Guild even if you don't have a thief. However, when you do this mod, your pickpocketing skill starts off at 5. So yeah, he technically still takes you, but you totally botched that particular test. Oh, more of these. Okay. Oh, Timmy! Ah, there we go. Timmy's okay. Timmy's okay, people. You're not okay. Oh, wait. Ah. Oh, that is a very precise spell. That spell really, you really got to be right on the money. I guess that's kind of the best of both worlds then, right? It'll teach me to be more precise, while at the same time making it so I can't hurt my skelly friends. Not sure about the rats, but they don't generally last long enough anyway. There we go. That was a good shot. That was right over the shoulder. I'm becoming a sniper. A magical sniper. Actually, that's one of the mods I was just looking at, was becoming an arcane archer. So it allows you to use arrows that have like the fireball spell or ice spike or slow time and disease and all that stuff. I'm still testing it out though, so I won't be using it in this playthrough, but it is later to come. Alright, now, can you guess how many times I've had to run through this dungeon? I don't have to look at the golden claw, I already know. And somehow I have a tingling sensation in the back of my head that tells me I should be saving soon. We shall see. Alright, I think this takes us right through. So this should be the last of Bleak Falls Barrow. And then we gotta deal with a dragon. I mean, we'll have help, but they hit really hard. Particularly when you're a low level. And I forget, I've been testing a lot of mods. All this last weekend I got myself up to 81 mods in a single load order. And it's been pretty steady for the last 6 hours. I haven't had a crash to desktop yet. But it's been a lot of testing, because with each one of those you got to go in and test that specific mod. What else we got here? White Lord. I don't know what your special abilities might be, if any. Apparently he's got a shout. That kind of sucks. Oh yeah, yep, tearing through my skeevers. Come on, Timmy, you can take him. Maybe, maybe not. Oh jeez. And out of magicka. Perfect. All right. Ah. Okay. Come on. Come on. Aha! Goodbye, sir. Aw, that was a little bit of a letdown. The last time that I grabbed, that I did this quest, I have a mod that's called, what is it? Tougher Draugr. And it kind of does a random load order, right? So it's different every time. The first time I tried the mod, I was using a melee thief build, and the Draugr that it selected had a flame cloak spell, but like his body was magma, like he was glowing orange. It wasn't just fire, like his whole body glowed. I remember diving in right when the coffin opened up, because I thought, oh, you know, I can stab him 6 or 7 times before he even gets out of the coffin. It'll be great. No, no, no. I was on fire before I even laid that first blow. I had to grab a bow and wear him down from a distance, which is kind of the point of the mod, right? Alright. Prismatic Dwarven Boots. Being struck by a fire, frost, or shock spell. I mean, if I was using anything else, then that would be fantastic. Oh, if I was having armor anyway, that would be fantastic. Might transition later into an armor build of some kind, because, well, I don't know. The Alteration is good for the squishies, but even at 300 armor, which is where you can get with the mods, you still can be one-shotted by, you know, like your bandit chieftain with his orcish warhammer just caving your head in one hit. So there's still limitations, which isn't bad necessarily. It just means you have to be more careful. Did I already? I think I already did the quest where it sends me to bring the claw. Yeah, still gotta talk to the Jarl. Perfect. So we'll just drop off this little gold bit here, do some selling, and then head back to town. The capital, technically. I always think of Whiterun as the capital.
Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
No, 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 no. I have your claw.
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
Funny how that works.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Ironically, I'll never forget this either, because I've done it 15, 20, 25 times. Oh, too much modding. Alright, so the hailstones, I mean, it bypasses frost resistance, which is kind of funny. Like, you can go up to your ice troll and hit him with the frost spell. But, no, not worth it. Ice spikes, that is tempting, although it is low on power. Lesser Daedra, that would be fun. I mean, it kind of fits the Necromancer motif, and at the same time, I like the randomness of it, so we'll try that out later. Okay, let's try and get rid of the heavy stuff first. At least as far as this guy is able to sell. And then, I guess we can get rid of the poisons too, because, I mean, I don't exactly use those.
It means so.
Okay, let's see. So we cashed in there.
It's a fine day with you around.
But if we go to Whiterun straight away, then we're going to have other problems. Because as soon as you turn in that stone, then another dragon shows up. So we're going to take a little pit stop. Stop by the old bone altar over here. And replenish our troops. Then we'll head over to Whiterun and get that taken care of. Oh, I have not prayed in a while. That I can actually do real quick. Huh. That's not normal. Was that? This is very weird. I have not had this bug before. Okay, we have successfully prayed. Can I... Okay, so apparently praying requires being on flat ground, or it will wig out on you and your guy will do a little dance. Make a little love and get down tonight. Alright, using the bone altar, we are going for the skeleton mage. Alright, we have 4 body parts remaining. Conjuration has increased to 56. We need to, level 60 conjuration before we can summon. Maximum number reached. Well, that's not bad. not bad. I mean, we've got our melee, we've got our mage. That's a good combo. So we've got 4 body parts left. I want to check the perk. Oh, yeah. Let me check what I need to... There we go. So at level 60, it will get 1 skeleton for every 50 points of magicka, because right now it's 75. So if we don't get any more magicka and we get to level 60 and put 1 more perk into this, we can get a 3rd skeleton. And then if we get up to 80, we'll be able to make poison or elementally specific skeletal mages. Ooh, that will be fun. Oh, conjure altar. That's what I'm waiting for. There we go. Okay, so that's at level 60. At Conjuration 60, the game truly begins, because then we become mobile. You know what I mean? We're portable. You can just pop out of a dungeon, summon your little altar, resupply, and you're good to go. One of the things that I really like about that perk tree is that near the end, when you're a very high level in Conjuration, you can take that full bone set that you would use for skeletons. So one leg, 1 foot, 1 arm, whatever. One of everything. And then instead of making a skeleton, you can make your current skeletons 15% stronger. Meanwhile, we can get rid of the one that does least amount. Oh crap. I forget to switch sometimes. That's frustrating. Wow, that guy has a lot of my gold now. Okay, let's see if we can't take care of that. We'll keep 1 enchanted ring for later. We can get rid of those. We're definitely going to keep the Necklace of Fire, because I have a feeling a certain dragon is in our near future. And he's not fun. Not fun at all. Won't need Berserker or Light Feet. I am not subtle or strong. Won't need Berserker, Defender, or the Knight. Might need True Shot. I don't think we're going to need these poisons, though. And I think that takes care of all of the fancy schmancy stuff that's weighing me down. Oh, right, we have books. Books. I'll get rid of that one and that one. Wow, I forgot how many of these I got over the last couple episodes. There we go. Okay, so that's going to take care of some of that extra weight that's been bogging us down. And, of course, gemstones. Alright, cool. Alright, let's head up to Dragon Reach. And then, if you notice, I've got a lot of extra people here. It's because of the Civil War mods that I put in. It's called Civil War Refugees. So it actually takes into account that over the course of the Civil War, people would be retreating into the cities, particularly farmers that lost their homes and stuff. I haven't gotten into the Civil War quest line yet, but I've added some very interesting mods to that. We'll discuss at a later date.
Official business only.
I think I have like 5 persuasion, but we'll try it. I have news about the dragons!
Fine.
Oh, okay. I have 17 speech. Alright, that's a little better than I thought. A little better. And abracadabra. There we go.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Alright.
Is
this really my first time in Whiterun? Doesn't sound right. Is that my first time? No. Okay, alright, so it reset when I got back into the main quest line. So it's treating me as if I have never been here before. Which is it's a small glitch. I don't really mind it. Given that it enables the alternate start mods, so you can just be plopped down anywhere in Skyrim to start. Maybe not anywhere, but they've got like over 400 locations. I like it. Keeps things fresh, you know? Alright, that said, let's bring this little adventure to a close. At least for our current episode. Let's see. Okay, so this is the stone for... Oh no, we gotta go through this real quick.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Baldur is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Indeed.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
About time.
So, you were at Helgen?
Yes.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Mm-hmm. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw, it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus?
Yeah, Proventus.
Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
Good luck. Have you seen Helgen?
We should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is
Oh, that's
lurking in
trippy.
the mountains.
From a distance, it looks like his eyes are glowing.
You'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's
Come on,
side in
mate.
attacking
If my skeletal mage will turn around, you'll see what I mean.
I'm not stand idly by while the dragon burns
180.
my
Keep
hold
going.
and
Come on, turn a
slaughters
little
my
more.
people.
Ah, fine.
Irileth,
Where's
send
your
a
creepy
detachment
eyes? There we
wherever
go.
it
Yeah, if you go
wants.
far enough back, it looks kind of like his eyes are
If you'll excuse me,
shaped
I'll
like that.
return to
Alright, never mind. Okay. That was a fun distraction.
Well done.
Sorry, I've heard this
You
conversation
sought
way
me
too many
out on
times.
your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
You're a mage. Here's some really good heavy armor.
Yes, another thing you could do for me.
Of course.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
Yes.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Very well. He's kind of lanky. He's got really skinny arms. You'd think for being a Nord he'd be a little bulkier, but I guess he is an old Nord. I was hoping to go see you in battle, my friend, but I think that might have to wait until the next episode. But fighting a fire dragon with a fire skeleton mage, that'll be fun.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
Yes,
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
indeed.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
Oh?
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
I mean, at least he's honest. I love this response. Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to
No
me.
doubt.
Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Yes.
You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
I got you the Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Yeah, it's funny how much they hate spellcasters. It's like none of them have actually been healed magically or saved by a fireball at the right time. Come on, Irileth, let's go.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A
Come at
dragon
once.
has been sighted nearby.
And off we go.
Should come too.
Yes, I'm on my way. Get through the last of this dialogue. So this is a taste of the Civil War mod that is coming up. You'll notice that it marks every fort, not just every major hold. And if we click into it, we have the option of initializing the open Civil War or doing the old school start. It has two different modes. I guess I could tell you about them during this little conversation. There's one mode that's a lot like the board game Risk, where you just direct troops.
From the Western Watchtower?
Alright, I'll give you guys the
Tell
presentation.
him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What
And
did
yet
it
you
do?
outran it.
Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left.
It's a good time to
I never
leave.
ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Verdict. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good.
She's
Don't
very
fail
prepared.
me.
Of course, she hurls
There's
lightning
no time
bolts.
to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with
we're
Irileth and help
friends.
her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
Yes, I
But
saw
I
one
haven't
once.
forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Oh, it's generous.
Please accept this gift from my personal armory.
Very nice. Thank you very much. And I am okay. No, totally weighed down.
Can't afford to
Let's see. What can we get from here that might actually be useful for the road? I don't think we actually need any new spells at this point. Not if we're focusing on a more undead approach, and I don't think he has any like disease-based spells that would not harm my undead. So we will settle for some new gems. Yeah, we're gonna need to load up on some soul gems. And then while we're at it, what else can we sell to him? I kind of want to keep the rest of this stuff. I can't remember if you need the Sarthal amulet for the quest line. So yeah, we're good.
All right then. As you command.
Alright, so where's a good stopping spot? Let's see. There's a dragon head on the wall. That's about as epic as you can get. Let's see if we can find a good spot. Right about. That's not bad. Alright. Alright, thank you everyone for joining me through Bleak Falls Barrow. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the necromantic mayhem. Sadly, one of our skeletons did not survive the journey, but it was from my own firebolt. So, we're still working on that. We've got some new disease-based spells that don't seem to affect my undead, so that'll help. If you guys enjoy the presentation so far, feel free to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to seeing in the Civil War mod. It has two different styles. One is like Risk, where you play it like a board game, and another is where you actually fight in much larger, more drawn-out combats between like dozens of guards. I think at one point I had 50 NPCs fighting at the same time, which was not good because I did not have an army at the time. It was just a guy with one sword and no shield, and he died very quickly. So we're going to have either of those Civil War options, the Risk mode or the, well, War mode, which will be fun. But that said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Take care.